the gift that just keeps on giving. You know, it kind of feels like Christmas with all of the images that we've been receiving on Avatar: The Way of Water, and earlier today we received yet another new shot on the movie, this time giving us a brand new look on QUARITCH. Avatar Theory here, hope you're doing well and having a fantastic day, and in this video, as with the previous videos, I'm gonna go over the article from Empire Online and then try to dissect the image, see what we can uncover from this brand new image. Now, I did scan through the article quickly before I started recording this video, and some of it does contain a little bit spoilers in terms of how QUARITCH was or how he came back in Avatar: The Way of Water. So just giving you a heads up, if you don't want to know at all how QUARITCH does come back in Avatar: The Way of Water, then I would recommend maybe clicking away of this video or just save it for later and watch it when you're ready, maybe after watching the movie. But just giving you a heads up, it is a minor spoiler, it is not a big spoiler, but it does give an indication on how QUARITCH did come back in Avatar: The Way of Water. Now, the article goes as follows, quote, "When Jake Sully first came to Pandora in Avatar, villainy had a human face. Stephen Lang's Miles QUARITCH, the vicious military commander of the RDA, aka the Resource Development Administration, was the big head of the original movie, a Na'vi-hating, cigar-chomping, mech-suited menace. Last time around, he met a sticky end when Neytiri stuck him with a pair of giant arrows in the final reel. But in Avatar, death isn't always the end, and in The Way of Water, QUARITCH is back in blue. Yes, in this long-awaited sequel, Stephen Lang is returning in the same role, this time in Na'vi form, his consciousness having been added to an avatar body. He's bigger, he's bluer, he's pissed off. He laughs while speaking to Empire, but there may possibly be an aspect of humility. When you take 2 Na'vi arrows in the chest, that's gonna have some kind of effect to you. It's not just QUARITCH who's been given a big blue upgrade. In The Way of Water, the RDA has a whole set of Recoms, aka recombinants, avatars embedded with the memories of human soldiers." End quote. Now, I just want to stop there and quickly say that this is a completely new thing and something we didn't know, that recombinants or recombinants or however it is pronounced is a brand new thing and something that was not discussed before or mentioned at all anywhere or given away by any leak at all. Anyway, the article continues, quote, "A whole new body means a whole new QUARITCH. He was always a character who moved in straight lines and at right angles," Lang explains. "But now he is as lithy as they come. He can move with some kind of cunning and feral quality that any of the Na'vi can. The arrival of the Recoms is just the beginning. The returning RDA means business. They are coming back with an armada to take back the prized possession that they lost," teases producer John Landau. "This time they've built an entirely new city, Bridgehead, and are stripping away the resources of Pandora's oceans. And they have a weapons spewing 3D printing facility that means they've even more tooled up this time around. This is RDA scale," promises Landau. "The war for Pandora is only just the beginning." End quote. Now, there's quite a few things to take away from this article. The biggest and most obvious thing is the way that QUARITCH comes back. It does seem like these Recoms are some sort of Na'vi or Avatar army that's been built behind the scenes or in secret, and the way they created this Recoms is that it is basically avatars embedded with the memories of human soldiers. So that again makes me wonder on a theory that I had in the past, stating that if we're gonna see some sort of Na'vi on Na'vi or Avatar on Na'vi army in the future, because that is something that I do want to see, that I do hope we see in future movies, because it's gonna be boring if we see humans against avatars or humans against Na'vi again in the second or third or fourth movie over and over, because we've already seen that in the first movie. So I do feel that in Avatar: The Way of Water, we're gonna see a lot of similar traits from the first movie, just to essentially what Star Wars Episode 7 The Force Unleashed did, which was a lot of retreads from the previous Star Wars movies, just to recapture some moments and just to get some of the audience back in seats. And then of course going forward, we're going to see a lot of different things from the Avatar movies, one of them being an army of avatars fighting an army of Na'vi. So that's going to be a very interesting scene to see on the big cinema. And also an interesting thing is that they are confirming that the RDA is back. I speculated in previous videos that the RDA is not going to come back, that it's going to be a new company, but it does seem like the RDA is coming back and they've built an entirely new city called Bridgehead, and instead of using the resources that they've used in the previous movie, unobtainium, it does seem they are focusing on harvesting the oceans, hence why the biggest focus on this movie is going to be on Pandora's oceans. Now, if you do look at this brand new image of QUARITCH, there's quite a few things to take away, and the biggest thing, the center of this image, is of course QUARITCH himself. We can see that it is in fact QUARITCH because you can briefly see some areas of the tattoo on his shoulder, and you can also see that his face is shaped similarly to QUARITCH from the first movie. Also, you can see that there is some sort of 3D hologram of a brain in the background in the center, and that is likely the brain of these Recoms that was mentioned in the article. And of course, with this new Recom getting the memories of QUARITCH from the original movie, this is obviously him maybe thinking of his previous life, thinking of when he was still a human, maybe regretting the choice that he is now a Navi, an avatar, that he has become the thing that he hated the most. And of course, you can also see some scientists at the back there, and you can clearly see that there is a lot going on. And also on the bottom right corner, there is also an image of the brain. Of course, they're probably keeping track of the brain activity of these Recoms, just to see, how they work, and are they functioning, and are they going rogue. And again, I still speculate, stick by my theory that QUARITCH is going to turn good towards the end of the film, or not necessarily become good in this film, but there's going to be hints of him seeing, because he has the memories of his human form, he's going to have moments where he connects to Pandora, because previously he wasn't able, he didn't have that ability to connect to the plant, to the animals, to the world of Pandora, and now he does. So now he has a better understanding of the pain, of the destruction. Maybe now he regrets his choices as a human, and there's going to be hints towards it. Of course, he's still going to have that hate towards Jake and Neytiri, but like I said, there's going to be moments where he realizes, he doesn't want to be this weapon that the RDA created. He wants to become good, essentially. He doesn't want to kill Jake and Neytiri. I do still think that's going to happen in the end, but it's going to be interesting to see how his character changes and evolves, and just to see him in action, because QUARITCH was already impressive in the original Avatar movie, so it's going to be interesting to see him as a Navi in the second movie. And you can also see that he does in fact have 5 fingers like Jake in the first Avatar movie. But of course, this is just a quick image of QUARITCH. With the magazine coming out this coming week, we're likely going to get a lot of new images, possibly even a new teaser. I don't think we're going to get a full trailer, just a teaser, but by the end of the week we will know a ton more about Avatar: The Way of Water. But what do you think about this new image? Let me know in the comments below, and what do you think about the Recoms, more importantly? Let me know in the comments below, and for more Avatar content, have a look at the rest of my channel. Until next time, stay safe and have a fantastic day.